the UK government has streamlined strict immigration rules that are going to affect both those people who are in the UK already and those who are planning to come. So if you know that you are in the process of coming here to join your family members or maybe to come as a skilled worker or any other thing, please make sure that you fasten up your process before the things are implemented, because they are going to start implementing by the end of this year gradually until they get done with it by the year 2028. That is in the next 3 years. So if you know that you have plans of coming here, fasten up your process so that they get you here already. And these changes are going to affect the skilled worker visa, the study visa, the care worker visa, and the ILR and citizenship application. So we are going to have a look at all that in details, but before it, my name is Millie, and if you are new here, please make sure you hit this red subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so that you will be among the first people to get notified and you don't miss out on the information that I share here about immigration, jobs, and generally life in the UK. And also, please make sure you hit the like on this video so that it can reach as many people as possible. We all need this information so that you can know what is happening and what is not happening, because knowledge is power. So there are lots of things that they have changed on the skilled work visa. As before, for one to be granted a UK work visa, you needed to have an RQF3 qualification, which has been raised to RQF6 because they are saying that they are getting unskilled people. The RQF3 means it was as long as you have an A-level qualification, you would get a work skilled visa in the UK. But right now they are raising it to RQF6, which is a degree level. So as you can see, growth in visa numbers and concerns about exploitation of overseas recruits have been particularly seen on occupations below RQF6, below degree level. Therefore, we will lift the level for skilled workers back to RQF6 and above. Salary thresholds will rise. So if you don't have a degree level, you will not be allowed to come and work in the UK or get a work visa sponsorship to come and work in the UK. Another thing is that they are increasing the English language criteria. For one to get a skilled worker visa, they had to do B1 English test, which is being raised to B2 English test. That is doing IELTS or either doing OET at a B1, but now you have to do it at B2. And this affects the dependents as well. You know, dependents have been coming. As long as the person who got the skilled worker visa has done the test, then the dependents were allowed to come. The only time they had to produce their English qualification is maybe when they are applying for the ILR or citizenship. But right now, for a dependent to be able to come to the UK, they have to show their English test qualification, which has also been raised from A1 to A2. We will increase language requirements for skilled workers and workers where a language requirement already applies from B1 to B2, independent user levels, in accordance with the Common European Framework for Reference for Languages. We will introduce a new English language requirement for all adult dependents of workers and students at level A1, basic user, to align to spousal and partner routes, and will work towards increasing these requirements over time. We want individuals to improve their English language skills over time as they continue their stay in the UK. We will introduce requirements to demonstrate progression to level A2, basic user, for any visa extension, and B2, independent user, for settlement. Another thing on the skilled work visa is that they are going to introduce a new temporary shortage list. As you can see here, temporary shortage list for occupations with a skills requirement of RQF 3 to 5 below degree level, where there have been long-term shortages. We will only permit use of the point-based immigration system on a time-limited basis where the MAC has advised it is justified, where there is a workforce strategy in place, and where employers seeking to recruit from abroad are committed to playing their part in increasing recruitment from the domestic workforce. So with this, sponsors should show that they are investing in the UK workforce, they are recruiting people who are within the UK before sourcing from outside. If not, they are risking losing their sponsorship rights. Another thing is that they've decided to end the care work visa, and this is so sad because most of the immigrants have actually managed to come in the UK from their countries and even bring in their families through this route. And this is a route whereby one would come and start and then they progress to their specific career. So hearing that it is ending, it is really bad news to the immigrants. It's on page 27 under adult social care. We will recognize that sometimes labor shortages are not due to a lack of skills. So they end up saying blah, blah, blah. We will therefore end overseas recruitment for social care visas. In line with our wider reforms to skills thresholds, we will close social care visas to new applications from abroad. For a transition period until 2028, we will permit visa extensions and in-country switching for those already in the country with working rights, but this will be kept under review. And for the study visa, the graduates who are coming in are allowed to only stay for 18 months, unlike previous, which has been 2 years for the post-study visa. And this is so hard, of which within this 18 months, you must have gotten a permanent job which is equivalent to your qualification. If not, you risk being deported back to your country. Let's have a look at this. Therefore, we will reduce the ability of graduates to remain in the UK after their studies to a period of 18 months. The government will explore introducing a levy on higher education provider income from international students to be reinvested into the higher education and skills system. Further details will be set out in the autumn budget. And now to ILR and citizenship application. They have proposed that the ILR time for one to get the independent leave to remain, they have to be here for 10 years, unlike before, which has been 5 years. And so you have to also show that you are indeed contributing positively to the economy of the UK. So in summary, we can see here, we will lift the level for skilled workers back to RQF6 and above. Salary thresholds will rise. We will increase the immigration skills charge for the first time since its introduction in 2017 by 32% in line with inflation. We will close social care visas to new applications from abroad for a transition period until 2028. We will permit visa extensions and in-country switching for those already in the country with working rights, but this will be kept under review. We will establish a new temporary shortage list to provide time-limited access to the point-based immigration system. Occupations below RQF6 must be listed on the temporary shortage list in order to gain access to the immigration system. We will strengthen the requirements that all sponsoring institutions must meet in order to recruit international students. We will reduce the ability of graduates to remain in the UK after their studies to a period of 18 months. And then we will explore introducing a levy on higher education provider income from international students to be reinvested into skills. And this just means that even the international school fees is going to get increased automatically. We will increase language requirements for the skilled workers and workers where a language requirement already applies from B1 to B2 independent user levels in accordance with the Common European Framework for Reference for Languages. They go ahead to say we will introduce a new English language requirement for all adult dependents of workers and students at level A1. And then we will introduce requirements to demonstrate progression to level A2 for any visa extension and B2 for settlement. We will reform our settlement and citizenship rules by expanding point-based system and increasing the standard qualifying period for settlement to 10 years. Then individuals will have the opportunity to reduce the qualifying period to settlement and citizenship based on contributions to the UK economy and society. Nonetheless, they have also said they will continue to offer a shorter pathway to settlement for a non-UK dependent of British citizens to 5 years, and they will retain existing safeguards to protect the vulnerables. So this means if you get married to someone who is already a British, then your chances of getting your ILR after 5 years are very high. So that's it. So if you have a chance of getting a British citizen for a partner, then why not? It's going to reduce your time from 10 years to 5 years and you also become a citizen. Otherwise, I hope that you have learned something from this video and you're going to give it a like and you're going to share it with as more people as possible so that we can all get informed of what is happening right now. Kindly leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let us discuss and enlighten each other. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in our next video.